Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be going over the polls for the 2024 presidential election as of right now before my prediction tomorrow for the week. If you guys do enjoy the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow all socials in the links in the description down below, fill out the general election polling Google form, and join the new Discord server. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. And so, as of right now, if you look at the state of Alabama, Donald Trump is currently up 25 points. This is a state that basically has voted Republican, for the past, 40, 50 years for the most part. So, this in turn is really going to make the state solid Republican right now. If we go to the state of Alaska, Donald Trump currently has an 8-point lead, whilst Kennedy getting 17%, him getting 37%, and Biden getting 9%. Now the state probably can get closer if RFK does, end up winning the national popular vote, or it gets close to winning it, or maybe he gets like 20% nationally. He could get Alaska pretty close. The next state here is the state of Arizona, and the latest polls currently have the state, Donald Trump performing extremely well, especially with Kennedy taking a large share of the vote. But even without that, Donald Trump is still performing extremely well. Even in a Bloomberg poll, he's ahead by 3 points. So I'd say that the state is in a lean characterization as of right now. If we go to the state of Arkansas, the state has been solidly Republican for the past couple of cycles, been trending to the right. So it is safe to say it's probably going to go safe far. If we go to the state of California, Biden's lead in the state has been relatively weak, especially with Kennedy on the ballot. But the state, however, is still going to be safe Dem. If we go to the state of Colorado, in the newest poll from January 23rd to the 8th or 28th, it's only a +6 lead for Biden according to Emerson College, which barely puts it in the likely Democratic column. If we go to the state of Connecticut, Biden is only ahead by 9 according to The Hill, which is not the best lead. And he's under 15% in this poll as well. And not only that, you can see from September, Donald Trump gained 4 points in support while Biden's has stayed at 49%, making the state likely Democrat. If we go to the state of Delaware over here, there are no presidential polls for this cycle, but we can clearly say that it's more than likely going to go safe Democrat. I meant to fill out Delaware, not Rhode Island. If we go to the District of Columbia, which I've already filled out, no polls for 2020 or 2024. But there is a big lead, and the state has always gone Democrat, and I've already filled it out in the beginning of the video right over here. If we go to the state of Florida, Donald Trump's biggest lead as of right now, a new poll just came out in December showing Trump ahead by 11 points while Kennedy is taking 9%. So it is safe to say that the state as of right now is going to go likely Republican. If we go to the state of Georgia, if you actually look in the newest polls, Trump is ahead of Newsom by 18 points while getting 51% of the vote here, which is like an insane margin. And Trump is currently up on Biden 9 percentage points in the latest Emerson College poll. So the state is going to be in the likely Republican column. If we go to the state of Hawaii, there are no, presidential polling as of right now, but I think this state is probably going to be safe Democrat as of right now, barring some, future developments. If we go to the state of Idaho, solid red state the past couple of cycles, I think it's going to go safe red according to the polls as of right now. The state of Illinois, October 1st to the 4th, Emerson College, only a 10-point lead for Biden, putting the state in the likely Democratic category. If we go to the state of Indiana, Donald Trump ahead by 19 percentage points according to Emerson College. In the newest poll from February 12th to the 13th, Trump is up by 9 points, 12 points, and 9 points, according to Senegal, John Zogby, and Emerson College, putting the state in the likely category. If we go to Kansas, Donald Trump is up by 16 points in the most recent poll, putting the state in the safe Republican column, with Kentucky also being a safe Republican state. If we go to the state of Louisiana, Donald Trump is up by this in the state by 15 and will probably lead by more than that by the end. Trump right now leads in Maine's 2nd congressional district by 14 points, making the district likely, and Biden is still ahead by 16 points. And I've already characterized Maine as a lean Dem state before the video started. If we go to the state of Maryland, Donald Trump is ahead or is behind in the state by only 15 points with a lot of third-party vote here, according to an Emerson College poll that just released on February 12th to the 13th, and only ahead by 23 points in a head-to-head matchup here. And so I'd say that, the state is still safe, but this is getting pretty close. If we go to the state of Massachusetts, Biden is up by 20 points with Kennedy taking 9% of the vote. As of right now, the state is still in the safe column. However, this state was a plus 33 Biden state. So the fact that it is this close is going to be concerning for Democrats. In the latest poll from MRA, Donald Trump is up by 4 points in the state, while Haley's actually down by 9 because Kennedy actually takes a pretty significant third-party vote share, actually almost getting second place in this poll, which is pretty insane. So we can put the state in the lean characterization. If we go to Minnesota, in the newest poll from January 24th to 29th, Biden is only up by 3 points in the state as of right now, giving him a lean characterization. If we go to the state of Mississippi, Donald Trump is up by 18 percentage points in the state. If we go to the state of Missouri, Donald Trump is ahead by 18 points, according to a late January Emerson College poll. In Montana, Donald Trump is up by 22 percentage points, according to a new poll, which had John Tester ahead of Rosendale and Tim Sheehy by 9 percentage points. If we go to the state of Nebraska, we can see that Donald Trump is ahead by 18. And based off that characterization, Donald Trump basically won the state by 19. So we could say that in 2016, so you could say that maybe the 2nd congressional district, Nebraska, is a tilt state as of right now. If we go to the state of Nevada, Donald Trump's latest poll in January 16th to the 21st has Trump ahead by 8 points, 12 points, and 3 points, 2 points. So we can say that the state is probably in the likely Republican column. If we go to the state of New Hampshire, Biden is actually only ahead in the state by only 3 points, putting it in the lean Republican Democratic category. If we go to the state of New Jersey, there are no polls this cycle yet, but as of right now, I would still put it in the safe Democratic column. But actually, based off of Connecticut being likely, we could possibly put New Jersey in the likely Democratic column. New Mexico, there is no new polling. Actually, there is polling. Biden is only ahead by 8 points in the latest poll, more than what he is in Colorado, but usually the polls underestimate Democrats in Colorado. And so because of that, they are basically both in the likely category. In the state of New York, from February 12th to the 14th, Donald Trump is only down by 10 points in the state, even in recent polls. And in a head-to-head race, he's only down by 12. And Biden is under 50% in the state, and the polls tend to be off by 6 to 8 points, putting Trump in a position where he could possibly get the state down to a lean margin. However, I'm still going to put the state as a likely Democratic state. If you go to North Carolina, Donald Trump is ahead by about 9 points ahead of Biden, and actually ahead by 15 points ahead of Newsom. I'm actually going to do a video on that because those are very bad poll numbers for Newsom. If we go to the state of North Dakota, Donald Trump is up by 37 percentage points. If we go down to Ohio, Donald Trump is up by 11 points according to Emerson College. In the state of Oklahoma, Donald Trump is up by 28 percentage points. And if we go to the state of Oregon, Biden is up by 15 points as of right now. In the state of Pennsylvania, Donald Trump has a 5-point lead against Biden in a third-party scenario and only a 2-point lead in this scenario, putting the state in a lean Republican column. He's actually leading Newsom by 15 points here as well, which is insane. Rhode Island, in Rhode Island, Joe Biden's only up by 17 percentage points in the state. In South Carolina, Donald Trump is up by only 14 points, according to a new poll out of The Hill in the most recent poll. If we go to South Dakota, Donald Trump is up by 29 points in the state. If we go to the state of Tennessee, Donald Trump is up by 26 points as of right now, with RFK actually getting 16% there, which is pretty good. If you go to the state of Texas, Donald Trump is up by 7 points, according to a new poll conducted from February 2nd to the 12th, which also has Haley down by 9 points, by the way, which is insane. It's like the complete inverse flip. If we go to the state of Utah, Donald Trump is only up by 10 points according to the latest poll from January. If we go to the state of Vermont, there are no new polls, but based off of previous elections and surrounding states, I'm going to put this state as a safe Democratic state. If we go to the state of Virginia, we can see new polling where Donald Trump is only behind by 3 percentage points, putting the state in the lean Democratic column. If we go to the state of Washington, Biden is up by 16 percentage points there. And if we go to West Virginia, Donald Trump is up by 37 points in the state. And the last two states, Wisconsin and Wyoming. In Wisconsin, Donald Trump enjoys a 2-point lead, 3-point lead, and a 1-point lead from the latest polls, putting the state in the lean Republican column. And the state of Wyoming isn't probably going to be a very, very big lead, while Donald Trump is up there by 53 percentage points, putting Donald Trump at a 312 to a 226 electoral college landslide scenario. If you guys did enjoy the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow all socials in the links in the description down below, and follow the new Discord as well. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon.